I might be in love. Let's take a quick look at and do some first impressions on the TRM Shadow. I am really, really liking this knife. So you guys know what time it is. If you're watching on headphones, turn down the volume because here comes a little bit of music. Before we get into looking at this knife real quick, playing behind me is bedtime stories. This guy does true crime and stuff like that. It's actually a lot of fun. This one is about the boys from Yarbo, Northern California, some guys that disappeared. They call it our American Dauntlaw's Pass, or Dauntlaw's Pass, the Russian incident. So a lot of fun. Go give his channel a look. Like I said, I can't afford to give him money, but I can send him you guys to go check out his channel. So this is the TRM Shadow. It came in from Jerad in that box of stuff he sent me. And when I first looked at it in the first impressions, or no, I'm sorry, the unboxing video, I was kind of like, I don't know, but I really didn't pick it up and carry it. I put this in my pocket this morning. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like this knife. I think I said in the intro, I might be in love. This is a knife that I could see me having, even with some small minor things that I've already noticed. This knife is just so good so far. So let's not delay it any longer. Let's take you guys around, look at it from above down at the counter so you can get a good look at it. Hi guys. So this is just a quick first. We're not going to get any specs or anything. Like I said, this is just first impressions. This is the TRM Shadow, and I'm really pleasantly surprised with this. I kind of was. I was thinking, I don't know about this when I first did the unboxing, when Jerad sent all this stuff. This knife actually is really nice. I'm looking forward to putting this in my pocket. The Sheepdog just actually got its final review. This is what's coming into my pocket. And I'm really, really surprised at how much I like this. Now, I've been carrying it today. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been carrying this since about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock this morning. This is a really nice, comfortable knife in that grip right there for me. I think I'm really going to enjoy this. So this is an Axis lock by TRM. Now, I've had the TRM Atom in before, and I was kind of on the fence on that one, but I like this one way, way more. Thumb stud activator only. It's their version of the Axis lock, which I really like. This no blade play whatsoever. I'm liking some of the little flourishes on it too. That fancy starburst pivot, and this Axis lock, the way it feels in hand, just kind of feels better than the typical Benchmade Axis lock. Pocket clip does move a little bit, but I think I'm just gonna have to. I think I'm just gonna have to get used to that, because that just seems to be the way that the knife world is going with these pocket clips that just kind of move. I think the ones that I see that have like either 3 screws or are a little broader across the back, they don't seem to do it as much, and I think it's how they narrow right here. On this one, it's a little bit more pronounced because the texturing on the scales, you can feel it rub on it, like tick, 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 tick. But I'm going to give it a chance, because this isn't where I have to load up on a flipper. This is a slow roll thumb stud. Blade shape on this is really nice. I like this broader blade, kind of almost like do you know what it reminds me of? It looks like a Benchmade 940 if you like it had a car accident, had a head-on collision, and mushed the blade together. So you have kind of that reverse Tonto, but now you have this broader blade, and this thing is so sharp. All I did was strop this morning. This came from Jerad, and I was like, oh wow, I'm probably gonna have to sharpen this, but I just gave it a quick strop, and it came right back up. It is terrifyingly aggressively sharp. This one is done in 20 CV. TRM, I was kind of on the fence with TRM knives. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. I had kind of saw them going the direction that Spyderco was going, with the multiple different colored handles and things like that. But I have to say that the two I've seen, I had a TRM Atom come in for sharpening here the other day, and it was one of the newer ones. And now this, I really am. I like their build quality. I like how they're made, everything. There is zero play in this. and yet the action's nice and free. Like I said, easy to thumb roll open. And that is a really useful blade shape. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm put this in my pocket. I haven't done much with it. There's not much to do around the house right now. It's the day after my birthday. And, you know, it's not like we did anything yesterday where I have a bunch of stuff. I have a bunch of things that I have to do, some little projects. We're going to see how it cuts. I did cut on a piece of wood, and I didn't feel any hot spots in this knife. So that's one of those things, like sometimes when you're cutting wood, that's where you're going to notice when you're pushing into something hard. That's where you're going to notice hot spots on a knife. Sorry about that, guys. There's a lot of background noise. What I was saying is I'm not feeling any actual hot spots on this. In hand cutting, pocket clip does not seem to be a hot spot at all, even when I hold it like this. In this grip, it's not as comfortable. It feels like it wants to roll, but when I get up on it like this in that forward grip, it's like it's made to be held that way. It really, really, from what I've noticed, has cut well. I'm going to definitely do a lot of testing on it. This is one of those ones that I can tell already I'm really going to enjoy carrying, even though like I said, when I first opened the box, I was kind of like, yeah, I don't know about that. But now that I've had it in hand and had it in pocket for a few hours, I'm pretty impressed with it so far. So we'll see how it does. We'll see how the edge holds up. It's nice thin. It's not super thick blade stock. It doesn't feel like it's as thin behind the edge as some of the other ones that I've had in recently, but we'll have to see how it does. From what I've noticed, it does seem to cut well. Like I said, no hot spots when I cut it, but then you could like look at the aesthetics on this. There's like those thumb studs are really cool. Now, Jerad sent me some Chris Reeves O-rings that go on here if you wanted to use them. I don't think I would. I like the way those thumb studs feel, and I like the way they look without them. Everything's polished. This is another one of those knives that has nice clean lines because it's an access lock, so you don't have liners and things like that. And like we said, access lock is a truly ambidextrous knife. So and it does have a reversible pocket clip. So we can see how it pays out. We'll see what the final review looks like. So, all right, guys, I will see you back behind the camera and do some final thoughts. Yeah, guys, like I said, some really cool aesthetics on this knife. Really, really well done. There's just some little aesthetic touches. Just that really nice looking pivot. The TRM, the Three Rivers Manufacturing, their logo is very simple, but very well done. And I like the way it is on all their knives, the way they've done it. Just minimal markings, things like that. The thumb studs, everything that I talked about, and everything. I'm really liking this knife. So I think this was going to be another one of those ones that gets a really good review. Jerad has been knocking out of the park with sending me stuff that makes me want to spend money. So thanks, Jerad. Guys, that's it on this one. Like I said, it's just the first impression. It's going back in my pocket right now. If you guys like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. But please try to tell me why. I can't change content if I don't know what you don't like about it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, they both help. Even if you don't like the videos, it's still an interaction. If you guys want to support the channel, it's as simple as sharing my videos, sharing my channel with other people. But if you want to help support the channel financially, I do have memberships down below where you can get on early access to videos, exclusive giveaways, exclusive content. I am going to do some exclusive member-only live feeds where everybody can watch it, but the only people that can comment are the paying members. And I have a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be giving away to the members. I have literally probably 10 knives that I have squirreled away ready to give away to the paying members. So if you want to support the channel, otherwise I do have a merch store. There's a link to the merch store and a general link to Ember Shirt Co. Either one of those that you go to, any of the items you buy, if you want to save a little bit of money, use my coupon code CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp, all one word. Saves you 10% at checkout. And I have affiliate links through Amazon down below that anything you purchase, even if it's not the item that you were looking at in the tab, like the link to the exact item, once you use that link, if you purchase anything else, I still get credit for it. So if you're doing some shopping, think about using my affiliate links. Guys, that's all for this one. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Keep it clean in the comments section below. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will see you in the next video.